So we've talked quite a bit about different types of Mahasiddhas, different systems of Mahasiddhas. We've talked about the grouping of the 84 and how there are numerous different systems for that. And even for the 8 great siddhas, there are a number of different ways that they can be counted and which siddhas are included and which are not. Now, when it comes to identifiable Mahasiddhas, then we have maybe 17, maybe 20 that are easily, readily identifiable because of attributes or clothing primarily. Attributes can also be a hand gesture aside from what they're holding. Color can sometimes be a factor, but not always. So we actually have very few Mahasiddhas that are readily identifiable. And we've talked about a few of them. Now today we want to just talk about one in particular, and that's Kukuripa, because people hear about him. Sometimes people know something about him because he's the guy who's regarded as the dog person. He in his biography or his hagiography, he's known for having once found out in the wilds, he found a female young dog who was malnourished and starving, and he adopted this dog as his pet and grew to be very, very fond of this dog. Even one time in his biography, it said that he went up to the heavens of the 33 gods, and they really wanted him to stay. He wanted to leave because he missed his dog and possibly other dogs he'd acquired over time. Eventually, he finally left, and he went back to Earth and to spend time with in the wilds with his dog in a cave. I believe on an island as well. So what we have is we have this very strong imagery of a dog, and so that's what we find in painting and sculpture. Is we find a Kukuripa with the dog. And he's either embracing the dog or the dog is laying beside him. It's in some kind of immediate proximity. Now, in terms of what are the main contexts for Kukuripa, well, it's similar to the other important. It's the same as the other important identifiable Mahasiddhas. We have he's found in paintings or sculpture depicting lineage teachers. He's found with the 8 siddha system of the several 8 siddha systems. He's found in 2 or 3 of the 84 Mahasiddha systems. And regarding the 8 siddhas, he's also found as sculpture in the belonging to the Densitil stupas. So we have a number of sculptural pieces. Usually the sculptural pieces are coming out of an 8 siddha system set. So Kukuripa is one of the more common. Now, in terms of his general appearance, his appearance is that of a layperson. Occasionally in painting, sometimes in sculpture, the artist will depict Kukuripa with bone ornaments, possibly a meditation belt, possibly with a crown of skulls. Now, this is not really part of his iconography that's coming out of text. This is really based on artistic tradition and what style the artist chooses to do. Different painting or sculpture traditions will default to depicting a lot of lay figures, lay Mahasiddha or 8 siddha figures in siddha appearance, in this kind of heruka, kind of with bone ornaments and skull crowns. But it really is much more of an artistic phenomena, and it's not coming out of the literature so much. It's really artist choice and what's the convention at the time. So that's Kukuripa, generally always identifiable by the dog. So don't forget to press the like button. You can comment, you can share, you can subscribe if you want to be notified of upcoming videos. And also, if you want to support Himalayan Art Resources, then you can become a member of HAR on Patreon.